Okay, so we are back in Rust, and we are going to leave today. I've been collecting resources, you can see here. I've stacked them up. We've got wood planks, we've got about 1,000 of those. We've got 2,500 metal, which we shouldn't need too much of, more for tools. And food, which is very important, about, what is that, 500 in food. And all the other bits we might need, just extras. We're just taking the one gun. I actually found an M4 eventually, and I've got 500 rounds for it, so we should be good with that. We don't really need the guns, but you never know. I don't know how things have changed. We've got extra metal as well, and we've got this to make the furnace. And as you can see, we've got some new armour. I haven't found the top bit. I never found all the metal pieces either. I'm actually going to leave them all here. You see here, there's a load of bits and bobs, but we don't have the posts or the foundations, which means we can't use any of the others anyway. So we are leaving. We are going to explore the other end of this map. So that's the normal area down there with all the road and that, and we are going up this mountain and over the top. So we'll go and have a look. Now I'm going to try and go across the whole map to the other end where there's not an awful lot, apart from, you know, like this, trees and greenery and that. Whether I film it all, I don't know. I probably only try and fit it into one video, and then maybe do another video after that just on building a base and everything at that end. But for the moment, I just what I'll probably do is we'll go up here. This is quite interesting, because once you get on top of this, if I can remember how to get up it, it's quite a good view. And once we've got past that, we'll carry on a bit further. I might cut it a bit here and there to shorten the distance, so I don't make... I mean, who wants to watch 2 videos of just walking, really? Just got to see if I can get up this mountain first and have no accidents, otherwise that'll be game over, literally. Now hopefully I've got everything to survive there. The last time I went across there, I made it across pretty much, but then I pretty much died as soon as I got across. Well, almost. No, actually I think I cut it a bit short, actually. I think I didn't quite make it, and I died, and I never got to explore the farthest side. But I mean, I was literally walking, if I remember rightly, for about 45 minutes. In fact, what I'll do is, let me check the time. There we go. I'll see how long it actually takes us to get across there. Let's see how we're doing. See, this is the normal play area map here. Keep on going. This is pretty high. I don't know if anybody's ever... I'm sure there are plenty of people who've climbed up it, but I don't know if you have any of you that are watching have ever been right on top. I mean, it's a big area. Take it a little bit easy. We're almost there. I say we're almost there, there's actually more to it than you think. Now in theory we shouldn't see anybody, but you know, I only brought the one gun. I did have shotguns and pistols and that kind of thing, but well, I don't see there's much point. I mean, this is only just in case we come across anybody. There you can see the road that everybody runs around in circles and lives off of, and then you've got like these areas here which you do find stuff in, and as you get further out you tend not to find much of anything. Right. Which is a shame, because I mean, if they'd just literally put in sort of random animals and things across the whole map, it would have been brilliant. Just to use the map, really. And when you get up here, you can already see, over here's that road. You see it goes off around there, goes around there, I think, and comes back around there. I'm not too sure. But it's basically a big ring road. If you run around it, you'll come right to the same point. That's where everybody plays normally. But if you look over here, I mean, just look at that. There's a huge area. In fact, we'll go all the way to the top. I actually built a hut up here in another game I played. Just for the hell of it, I just came up here and thought, oh, I'm going to stick a hut on top of this. I'm sure many people have done it. And we're probably all like, yeah, we're the first to build a hut up here. But, yeah, the interesting thing is actually getting down again. That's the thing I've got to be very careful of. Just like real life, really. It's easy going up. It's more difficult coming down. There again, there's your play area. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pick a point like one of those mountains and actually aim for it, because I don't have a compass now. And I don't want to end up, going around in circles, and it will get dark at some point. So I mean, I brought a few logs and that, so I could build a hut just to sit it out in the hut. Point the hut in the right direction, just to give me keep my bearings, really. It'd be nothing worse than going off for 45 minutes or an hour, and then ending up coming over the top of this ridge again, thinking I was going over that one. So, whoa, sweep it. I don't need to follow this along, but I want to, just to have a look. What we'll do is we'll go down somewhere over there, maybe, or maybe off the end. We'll have a look. I do find it interesting that they went with experimental, when you think of all the, well, I consider all the work that's gone into this, and then to go on and completely change it. Okay, so the new one, I don't know about the new one. I'm not so sort of keen on it, because it's kind of weird, because you've got, like, at the moment you've got islands, and sort of, you've got snow biomes, and you've got deserts and that, but they all seem to sort of, join together, a bit like 7 Days to Die. You get the same sort of thing. And I mean, in that game, when you sort of, you come off the snow, go a bit further across an island, then you're onto desert, it just doesn't seem right. It just feels odd. And yeah, it just doesn't feel right, that game. This one sort of feels a lot more natural. I can relate to these sort of, although I've never really been one from, I don't live on mountains, I actually live near the ocean. But, I mean, I've been up a few mountains in my time, and, this sort of, it has the feel, of it, in a strange kind of way. So I'd prefer, actually, if they did sort of worlds like, say, this, and then if they were going to do like a snow biome or a desert or something, would be to literally, you sort of go off over those mountains somewhere and you go into a new map, which has that. You can see, it's surprising how big this actually is. It'd be interesting to see when they've finished working on the, well, when they bring the Dead Linger out on Unreal, on the Unreal Engine, how it will compare to this, because they're going to have mountains and a valley and stuff. And as far as I know, I think this is on Unity. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know it's a different thing. But just the fact that they're going to have a valley, and they've said about the size of it and that, so we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. We'll do a video on that and see what's going on there. Now, what we'll do is we will go for, see, that one over there is a bit to the left, isn't it? I think you've got your ocean over there. So what we'll do is we will go for the middle. So we'll go for that pointed, all the two V's there. Now, like I say, this could be a very boring, long walking video, so you don't have to watch it. You can always skip forward if you want to see the once we get there and if we build something. And assuming I haven't forgotten anything, because that'll be a disaster. If I ever need to come back to this, to the rad towns and things like that, I can always suicide or something and just respawn, and it'll set me back somewhere over there. I still have a sleeping bag actually over there, which it would send me back to, but what I'll do is I will probably put a new sleeping bag over there. Right. Now the getting down. Not the falling down. The climbing down. Or the walking down. How are we going to do this? Somebody's saying hello, but no time to say hello. I'm surprised nobody else is answering, because there is a number of people on the server at the moment, so... So, if we go... Yeah, I really don't want to fall, because I am carrying everything. If I die, that is that. If I can get onto that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. If I can get across to this ridge, I might better walk down that ridge. Might be a safer option. Right, where is it? There. But you see, it's quite a nice view up here. So we will carry on here. I suppose they intended originally to open this whole world up to one big area with lots of things going on, but like I say, then they went with experimental and everything came to a halt with this one, which I think was a bit of a shame. Whether that was a mistake or not, I don't know. Only the future will tell us that, but that experimental is taking time, and I don't know. I'm still not convinced by it. It may have what you might say shinier graphics, but that doesn't necessarily make a game. The trouble is, people will come and go on this, and a lot of people will just play it as, they play the experimental for a bit, and then, nah, not into that much, and then they don't come back. So it can be quite harmful to the game as well, I think. So, what have we got here? Yes, we can get down here, I think. So, gotta keep my bearings here. That's the sea over there. So, in fact, we might go for that one. It's a bit easier. The trouble is, when you get close to those mountains, they're going to change. And how much of it you can see when you're actually on the ground as well. Well, we know the sun's there, so I think it's where the sun is going down. So, in the west. I like the sound of this gun for the sun. It's got the silencer on it now. So. And make sure I don't suddenly jump off the edge. Right. Now, the only resource I think I can actually get from this part of the map is wood. I'm assuming I can. I mean, I've stocked up on everything I can just to be sure. And I can only get wood from the trees. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. So, just head to the big mountain, I suppose. Yeah, it'll only be from the trees, so I'll only be that's why I've been trying to collect so much as I can from the wood piles, because you get 20 per hit with the pickaxe, whereas the trees you only get 1 to 2 with the pickaxe. And the same things like metal, stone, that I can't get any of that over here, I don't think. And animals, there won't be any animals. Won't be anything of anything, really. And if I run across somebody, I'll be very surprised. So will they, I would think. Right, how long does that take us to get over that mountain? Quite a long time, actually. Surprising. So welcome to the other part of Rust. A huge, great world. It would have been nice if they'd stuck a few buildings out here, or a few Easter eggs or something, you know, just to... because you get all the effort coming out here. You know, they could have bung a few things here and there, or just a few bits to survive in it. That way you would have had all your people around your rad towns and that who were all trying to kill each other, and anybody who just wanted to come out and do crafting or whatever could just go off out into this wilderness area and just craft, do some buildings and stuff. Well, as you can see, the sun is going down. In fact, the sun's quite a good gauge for the recording time. But like I say, I'll keep going for a little while until the sun goes down, and then I might cut to when we get further along. Like I said, I don't want to make too many videos of me just running like this, because, you know, it's not exactly exciting footage. But it's the only way to get to the other end. I think the last time, actually, I think I stuck a battery or something on the key and just left the character running. Make sure I've got enough food and that, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think of it when I came out here. I thought, yeah, I'll go all the way across this map last time and have a good look around and all the rest of it. Didn't occur to me about food. List hello. Just as well say hello. Keep saying hello. Might be an admin or something, I have no idea. You want team. See if he understands that. I'm running on the other end of map. Oh, helps if I do that first. way away. Other side of mountain. Right, well I think I'm going to cut it there, and we'll cut back when we get further closer to where we want to be.